everybody. Harold here. I want to talk to you today about the new enhanced time intelligence Power BI released in September 2025, which now allows you to do cool things like this weekly retail sales analysis really easily. It allows you to basically make custom calendars, as many as you want to, using these calendar options up here. Uh, the great thing for me was the week to date, previous week, and next week, new DAX measures allowed me to make this visual. The old way in DAX was something like this, with all these bars and dates between, just to get weekly sales. Now, the new enhanced time intelligence, we can do it really easily. Uh, in order to use the new time intelligence, first thing we need to do is go File, Options and Settings, Options, Preview Features, scroll down a bit, Enhanced DAX Time Intelligence. If you want to learn more, there's some good stuff on the Microsoft website. Check this box, say okay. I'm not going to, you already did, I'm just going to cancel. So now you can use Enhanced Time Intelligence. What does that mean? Well, you can create your own calendars and you can use these new weekly DAX functions. And you might be thinking, cool, a week to date, I'll just go use this on a regular old date table, calendar table, sales data. I'll make a week to date sales measure. So you can say week to date sales equals total week to date, total sales for the expression. That's just sum of sales, sales amount, common, just a common total sales, which is just sum of sales data, sales amount. Then you need a calendar, and here's the problem. I've got a calendar table over here, called calendar table. It's got week number and year week, so I should be able to use that. Start typing calendar doesn't come up in the analysis. It doesn't. It says argument 2 is still required. I try week, nope. Year, week, nope. You can't do that. You have to create the custom calendar using the new calendar options GUI. So let me go back to my other PBIX. So in order to make a weekly calendar, I need to make a standard calendar and add these. Let me blow this up for you. Unique identifiers. You'll see why in a minute. This was the hardest part to figure out, this whole thing. So it's got all these quarter num, week num, month num, week start, weekend, date, week. But up here, these uniquely identify a time period, year quarter, year month, and year week. I need those fields in order to use the calendar option. It'll become apparent in a minute. So I'm on this table, weekly calendar. I go to calendar options, and a brand new GUI comes up. I can add a new calendar. You can do that. You can do lunar calendar, 454 retail, whatever you want. Uh, my objective was to work with weekly sales, so I made a weekly calendar. I'm going to show you how I did it. Edit, give it a name, my weekly calendar. Year comes up automatically. You want to set the primary column to year. Don't worry about associated columns for now. I will do a future video on that. Quarter, I'm going to set to year quarter. And here's the problem. You try to just go to a regular calendar and choose quarter name. You validate. It's going to tell you there's an unexpected relationship between the columns. An expected one in many. Please check you've selected the correct columns. So you have to have these unique identifiers. I have to use year quarter here. If I revalidate, that red triangle's gone. Same with month. So I week, I use year week, and for date, you just use the date. So I'm going to close this without saving because I know it worked. So now you mark it as a date table. Make sure that's on and it's on date. Choose the date column date. Save that. I'll cancel because I've already done that. So you're done. So we'll create a new measure, WTD sales. That equals total WTD. And our expression was total sales. And then we need a calendar, and it looked for calendars and found my weekly calendar. So I'll tab that in, close my parentheses, commit. Then I will drop a matrix in from our weekly calendar. We'll put in year week. So we have week 2023, week 1, week 2, week 3, etc. Then we'll add our WTD sales to the values. And we now have weekly sales. To show you it's WTD. If you just drop the date from your weekly calendar under your week, expand, see that that is accumulating. $299, $399, $3,000 stayed the same, went up. So that is week to date sales. So there you have it for total WTD. Let's drop a table in here. I just changed my matrix to a table. Let's drop a table in here. And in that table, we'll again put year week. And we'll put WTD sales. And then we're going to create 2 new measures for previous week and next week. I already have previous week, so we'll call this before week sales. In that, you just use a calculate. You want to calculate what? Total sales. And then total sales from what? The previous week. And using what calendar? My weekly calendar. We have to close our parentheses twice. Commit. And we'll do another measure. And I have next, so we'll say after week sales equals calculate. What are we calculating? Total sales. Total sales for what? Next week. Which calendar? My weekly calendar. Commit that. And to see that they work, we will drop in before week sales. 216449 was the week before. Drop in after week sales. 3339984 was the week after. Okay. So that is how you use the new week functions and the new calendar options from Enhanced Power BI DAX Time Intelligence. Hope you like this video. Hope you got something out of it. If you did, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.